Every dollar has a job. Give it one, Dave Ramsey. Every morning, before the sun breaks the horizon, Maria sits at her kitchen table with a steaming cup of coffee and an open notebook. The air is crisp, the world quiet, and her mind clear. She traces the curve of the page and writes at the top, "Every dollar has a job. Give it one." These 6 words, borrowed from the financial wisdom of Dave Ramsey, have become her guiding principle. Today, she's determined to honor each dollar she earns, directing its energy with intention so that her small marketing consultancy can thrive and her personal life can flourish. As a daughter of immigrant parents, Maria learned early that money doesn't grow on trees. She watched her mother clip coupons and her father repair appliances in their home rather than pay for replacements. Yet, despite their resourcefulness, the family often felt the pinch of limited resources. Maria vowed that if she ever found success, she would treat every cent with respect, ensuring that none fell through the cracks. Fast forward a decade, and Maria's company has grown from a makeshift office in her basement to a vibrant team of 5 in a downtown loft. Projects range from local brand launches to social media campaigns for regional nonprofits. Revenue has climbed steadily, but so has her spending. New laptops, office snacks, subscriptions to marketing tools, it all added up. Then she stumbled on Ramsey's mantra, "Give every dollar a job." It crystallized her scattered budgeting efforts into a powerful system. She decided to put the principle into practice starting that very week. The first step, creating zero-based budgets for her business and personal finances. She lined up her income stream retainer fees, one-off project work, and royalties from a digital course she sold and assigned each dollar purpose. One allocation covered payroll, software licenses. A slice went into a growth fund for marketing and advertising. She even carved out funds for team celebration, ensuring the Office of 5 could bond over quarterly outings. On her personal side, Maria dissected her paycheck into categories: living expenses, debts, savings, and giving. She programmed every transaction into her budgeting app, aiming to reach zero at the end of each month. No leftover dollars, no ambiguity about where funds should flow. She watched routines form every Friday. She'd sit down for 30 minutes and reassign any surplus or shortfall, adjusting next week's allocations. Her budget became a living document, not a static spreadsheet. Early successes fueled her momentum. In just 2 months, her unpaid invoices ratio dropped by half. She'd assigned $1 as invoice follow-up and booked a weekly reminder. Cash flow improved, and the firm gained confidence to bid on larger contracts. The monthly growth fund allowed her to test Facebook ads that tripled inquiries for her digital course, proof that giving money a job to advertise led directly to results. But by the end of Q2, cracks began to show. The growth fund was drained faster than anticipated, and new leads had plateaued. Maria faced a choice: refill the fund or pivot strategy. She leaned on the same budgeting philosophy. Every dollar still had a job. She carved a new category: skill development, allocating dollars to attend a weekend seminar on advanced analytics. She reasoned that sharpening her team's skills would unlock new service lines, generating higher margin projects. That seminar cost money up front, but gave them an edge that yielded 3 new clients within a month. Disciplined budgeting built resilience. But Maria also learned the emotional side of the system. In month 5, a surprise expense hit her father's health bill. Stung by guilt, she initially raided the growth fund. But then she remembered Ramsey's suggestion to build an emergency fund. She'd set aside a small cushion each month, business contingency. Those reserved dollars covered the bill without derailing operations. The experience underscored that, giving each dollar a job from payroll to rainy day, savings created stability when life threw curveballs. With that insight, Maria amplified her system. She expanded her budget categories to include innovation, lab mentor sessions, and charitable giving. The Innovation Lab funded pilot projects, like a chatbot, that improved client engagement, while mentor sessions paid for one-on-one coaching. The charitable giving category reflected her values, directing profits toward causes close to her heart. Assigning money to generosity gave it purpose beyond profit, fueling her team's morale. By month 6, the consultancy's financial health was the best it had ever been. Revenues were up 40% year over year, and net profits had grown enough. To invest in a junior strategist, Maria realized that giving every dollar a job wasn't just about control, it was about opportunity. Each allocation decision was a strategic move on her chessboard, propelling the business forward. Yet she also encountered resistance. Team members questioned why she refused to buy a new espresso machine or upgrade to premium office space. Some viewed the strict budget as frugality taken too far. Maria held a team meeting to share her philosophy. She explained that each dollar serves a purpose, and that purpose must align with their shared vision. She illustrated how the innovation lab led to cutting-edge services, how payroll funds ensured stability, and how charitable giving strengthened company culture. When the team saw the big picture, they embraced the system and even began suggesting budget improvements. In month 9, Maria faced her biggest financial decision, whether to accept a lucrative but risky contract requiring significant upfront investment. The proposal would demand hiring to contractors and purchasing specialized software. It could catapult the firm into a new vertical, but it could also leave them stranded if the client backed out. Maria opened her budget and ran the numbers, giving each prospective dollar a hypothetical job. She created a risk reserve category to buffer potential losses, cut back on non-essential expenses, and redirected part of the innovation lab budget. The new budget still balanced, with $0 unassigned. Confident in the plan, Maria and her team pitched and won the contract. Revenue soared, and the calculated risk paid off. As the calendar turned toward the year's end, Maria scheduled a comprehensive budget review. She closed the books, analyzed variance, and celebrated every strategic allocation that led to growth, savings, or learning. Her team joined in, sharing stories of how assigned dollars made their work possible, from the software that streamlined client reporting to the workshop that honed their copywriting skills. On New Year's Eve, Maria returned. To her kitchen table, the same notebook lay open. She reflected on the year, how every dollar, when given a job, contributed to stability, growth, resilience, and purpose. She penned a new mantra at the top: every dollar has a job demand accountability. She knew the principle wasn't a one-time fix, but a lifelong discipline. Asterisk, stepping into the new year, Maria mapped out fresh budget categories expansion into new markets, enhanced wellness benefits for her team, and a scholarship fund for aspiring female entrepreneurs. She assigned every projected dollar a destination. And as dawn broke on January 1st, she felt not just hopeful, but empowered. She had discovered that money, when given clarity of purpose, becomes a tool, not a master, a means to fulfill dreams, serve others, and build lasting impact. Asterisk, in the months and years to come, Maria's consultancy would evolve, face new challenges, and seize new opportunities. But one truth would remain constant: when each dollar is employed intentionally, it faithfully works toward your vision. As Dave Ramsey teaches, budgeting is not about restriction. It's about freedom, the freedom to direct resources where they matter most. Give every dollar a job, and watch how your life and business thrive.